Hello there, and welcome to the Mindset Alchemy podcast. I'm your host, Janine Kathleen, and I'm so delighted to be here. As a mindset alchemist, I help you take that lead of your past and transmute it into the gold of your present and your future. And today we're going to be talking about awareness, grounding, and how all of this helps you manifest along with your thoughts, your words, and your feelings. An added addition is senses, because when you are able to sense things, understand things at a much, much deeper level, using your awareness, it helps you to understand exactly which story in your life you are giving energy to. Are you creating lead, or are you allowing light into your life? The light of gold and silver and precious metals. Literally, in other words, are you creating using the chemistry of change and the chemistry of creating? And this is what we do with our words. This is what we do when we think. And this is definitely what we do when we feel. This weekend, I was so blessed to be able to go out, get into nature, to get the sea sand, feel the sea sand. And the weirdest thing was, I started off walking with my running shoes on, and then I thought, what am I doing? I wear shoes most of the day. Let me take them off and feel the sand. And it's a very, very different feeling. And your entire body responds, your entire body tunes into this. This is grounding, where we reestablish a connection with the earth. We reestablish a connection with a part of ourselves we don't normally get to connect with. But as some people say, we come from the earth and we go back to the earth in various forms. That's our body that does that. Inside of us is a spirit looking to connect with the energy and the frequencies around us, looking to come into balance, counterbalance, and into synergy, that synergy of being. What does this do for us? Well, when you come into that synergy, your ideas flow, you get rid of tiredness, and you bring that incredible feeling of energy, of just flowing with what it is you're creating, of deeper, deeper, and deeper understanding and knowingness. It's where whatever you've been learning and experiencing, you are able to use it for a purpose, on purpose, and in the present. Something that many people forget that grounding does help us bring forward is anxiety comes from the past. Worry is when we're in the future. When you ground yourself, you are here in the present. You are connected with the earth, with your body. And this is what increases our ability to understand what we understand, to see where there are lies around us and what to do with it. It helps us at a much deeper level understand where we feel disconnected from our purpose, disconnected from our path forward, and disconnected from the people who are going to help us. So, Janine, how do we do grounding? Well, there's several ways, there are many ways, whatever is most comfortable for you. For me, I like to either stand on the grass or the sand or the soil. An Epsom salts bath is also wonderful. If you don't have access to a bath, you can put Epsom salts on a face cloth or in a bucket of warm water and then just wash yourself with it and then wash the Epsom salts off. Getting in touch with your body and the body of the earth is what it's about. This increases your reception and allowance of ideas, of cash flow, of new business. It increases your awareness of what your body's telling you, of what life is showing you, the people who are connecting with you, and where you can actually connect far more effectively with yourself. Because it's when you connect with yourself that you have a deeper understanding of who you are, where you're going, and how you are going to get there. How does it get any better than this? For me, in the beginning, I thought grounding was ridiculous. After all, who would like to do that and get all the scratchy stuff on your feet? Well, I can reassure you, it really helps you bring yourself together into a feeling of togetherness. It also helps you understand the people around you at a much deeper level without having to ask or you just have a deep inner knowingness of it. Now, earthing is something different. Earthing is releasing of excess electrons. In fact, when you have that Epsom salts bath, you're grounding and earthing simultaneously. This does, when you ground, you also earth. However, you do not have to be on the ground to ground. You do have to be on the earth to earth. I can, with intention, ground myself. I set the intention to put my energy through to the center of the earth and bring back the energy through my body from the center of the earth. When you are earthing, you are in touch either with the ground, the grass, the earth, the water, anything that has the elements in it. So that is very much more physical, whereas grounding is very much more energetic. Both are important, especially when you work with laptops, when you work with people, and when you are creating intensely. Because when you are in creation mode, you literally are releasing a lot of electrons into the earth and into the energy, and it's to rebalance your core and yourself that you do earthing, because you get rid of those excess electrons that have been gathering and whizzing around your body. Whereas with grounding, you are literally taking the energy within and putting it into the earth, tethering yourself to the earth and allowing yourself to move in a much, much more aligned way. I would love to share more of this with you. So if this is aligned with you, reach out to me via my email, which is on my website, janinekathleen.com, Kathleen with a K, and I will put it in the show notes. I'm also very excited to offer my Success Spiral program, where we go within so that we can see where we're blocking ourselves, where we can create more effectively, and what requires healing so that we can step into that financial abundance of prosperity and a lifestyle we love living, serving those that we are aligned with and called to do so. Let me know if you're interested. Otherwise, also check it out on my website. Come and join me on Instagram, where I share motivational tips and give you tools like meditation, like grounding and earthing, and allow yourself to be very aware of the story you are telling yourself today. Is it one of lack, or is it one of empowering? When it's one of lack, you can shift that story. Grounding helps you to shift that story. Grounding helps you to release that lack of self worth, that feeling of, I'm not good enough. Who'll buy from me? Grounding very much helps with that as well. Whereas when you start saying, wow, life is amazing. I have more money, accommodation, food, business than ever before. This helps you to step into a story that you enjoy living. It's also, you can be telling yourself a story of prosperity and putting energy on a story of lack inside of yourself. Grounding helps you to understand this and come back into the reality you would like to create rather than potentially the one you are living. It helps you shift your understanding and see where it is you can go. So, how does grounding help you with manifesting? Well, what it does is it helps you have that deep awareness. Number one, of the story you're telling yourself. Number two, the words you're using. And to get more into what you are feeling and what your body is sharing with you rather than just thinking. Yes, thinking, considering is important. Pondering is important. Contemplating is important. Thinking can lead you into trouble. So go and look up the difference in those words, and we will discuss them in further podcasts. Have a grand, glorious, and amazing day contemplating and feeling the story you would love to live as you connect with Mother Earth and allow yourself to come into balance. Bye bye.